Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships Legends with the Hive Hound. And it's been a little while since I've put up a British cruiser video, and we all know how fond I am. So I would like to introduce you once again to the Raging Mongrel. That is the Royal Navy Plymouth, HMS Plymouth. So there's a reason why there's no audio, ladies and gentlemen. It's because my teammates, the lovely Australian Juju Babe Love and the not so lovely Australian Jace, were pointing out we had a player called Raging Mongrel on our team, and they were describing what Raging Mongrel means to an Australian, and that is not YouTube friendly, ladies and gentlemen. So we are actually gonna pause that. But this is gonna be a doozy. This is one of those games where the stars and everything align, and everything just seems to go in your favour. So Juju's in the Jean Bart, and our good friend Mr. G's is in the Fletcher. So we've only got two DDs. One DD is just sitting off to the side of me. I think he is making his way towards D, and G's doing the smart thing. You, the DD, head towards A. I would like to blame the fact that there is carrier in here, because Jace jinxed us. He said, "Oh, look, we haven't had any carrier games. Ha ha ha." As soon as he said that, we played 4 or 5 battles. Everything went swimmingly. Ha ha ha. There's Jace, and there we go. There's a carrier game. So we are going to open up reasonably early, take some shots at this broadside hood. And, well, that first salvo didn't really go anywhere. Nowhere interesting. We are spotted. Constellation, for some unknown reason, just completely ignores us. Magami takes a shot, but it's a shot at nothing, and we are safely tucked in behind this island. Not entirely sure what's trying to countercap us. Something with sonar as well, because they've got us spotted on sonar. I'm not going to bother wasting my sonar. I know they're sitting behind the hill. I don't think it's one of their DDs. As we start to score some, we actually start to score some hits on the hood. Right, we get spotted. Oh, there we go. It is the enemy Z23. So we, after scoring 9,000 damage, 10,000 damage, sorry, on that hood, we change our tactics. We put our focus on the Z23, because everyone knows as soon as the DD is spotted, everyone should fire at that DD and try and get rid of them as quickly as humanly possible. And he's angled away from us, so yeah, we're not doing fantastic damage, but there we go. He's gone. Juju finished off the hood in that meantime as well. So 2 enemy ships down, 1 to Jules, 1 to me. Right, okay. And whatever was in B, which I'm assuming was that DD in the end after all, it was that Z23, he's obviously now dead, so he's no longer a problem for us, so we take the cap as well. We're looking to reposition. A seems very quiet. There doesn't seem to be an awful lot going over there, so we are going to try and put ourselves into a position to get some crossfires over here towards the DC side. Obviously, there is that one ship that seems to be in the mid at the moment, which is the Nelson. I'm not particularly wanting to push a Nelson in a Plymouth, because, you know, Nelson's got 16-inch guns. Plymouth has no armour. There are some torpedoes. These must be from the... is it just the... Yeah, it's just the Paolo Emilio left. So how I'm not spotted, I don't really know. Opportunity presents itself to shoot at the Nelson. We notice his guns are pointing the opposite direction. He gets hit by Jace's torpedoes, and not one to not capitalise on a half-dead ship. We take a couple of salvos and pop! There we go, Nelson's gone. Now, this Fletcher, I feel terrible for ramming him around the place. I don't know if he laid this smokescreen intentionally for me, but thank you very much. There's a free smokescreen. It's an American smokescreen. It's going to last me 2 minutes. It would, in fact, be rude not to use it as we fire some torpedoes off in the general direction of that constellation. So, might also want to point out again, so Z-23, Nelson and Hood have been destroyed. I killed the Z-23, I finished off the Nelson, and Jules took out the Hood. And that's when the constellation happily cruises by at a leisurely, 6.5 kilometres from me. I am spotted, but again, for some unknown reason, I am moving forward because I don't want to die. But the constellation just decides to completely ignore me. And more fool him, because that is, of course, going to be the end of the constellation as well. So that's 3 out of the 4 kills so far. Right, okay. There's a full health Scharnhorst there, a Mogami, and their Paolo Emilio. I pop my head around the corner. I use one of my own smokes. Didn't realise I pushed out far enough for the Mogami to spot me. Obviously, Mogami 10 kilometres away, broadside. I'm going to take that shot. I'm going to take that shot every day of the week. We take half of his hit points, only scoring 1 Citadel. He does turn out and dodge our second salvo somewhat, but we do manage to take out his guns. He escapes due to lack of spotting, so we're going to go back and start paying attention to this Scharnhorst once again until that Mogami gets spotted. So as you can see, the Paolo Emilio is spotted, but we don't have a shot at him, so we're not gonna take it. We do, however, get hit with a radar. The Scharnhorst, for some unknown reason, doesn't pay attention to us. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why these battleships decide they don't want to try and kill me today. The Mogami's there as well. I was broadside to that Mogami. If that Mogami had decided to load AP, I would have been in some serious trouble. My smoke is about to run out, but lo and behold, Jace also pops by. Not only does he drop me another smoke screen, so that's one of my own used, 2 Fletchers, both dropping me smoke screens, but he also spots the Graf Zeppelin. The Graf Zeppelin, I don't know why the Graf Zeppelin decided to push in this moment, but he did. He's not trying to angle, so we are going to farm him from as much damage as we can and hopefully pick up another kill. I'm assuming those salvos are gonna finish him off. We take a shot at the Chapayev. We don't want him coming out, and there we go. That is kill number 4 for me. I forgot to mention, when I hit kill number 3, Jace kindly pointed out that I was on what is known as a Swedish Kraken. Our good friend Captain Yoink has a habit of screaming, "I'm on a Kraken," as soon as he gets 3 kills. So I don't believe Jules. I'm pretty sure he just says, "I'm on a Kraken," as soon as the game starts, to try and let you try and get everyone to let them finish plays off. There we go. Kraken Unleashed. We finish off the Scharnhorst, and then we start to take aim at the Mogami. There are some torps in the water. That's going to be the Mogami's torps. Chapayev finally comes out from behind that island. That Chapayev has been hiding behind that island all day. He turns broadside because obviously he wants to try and get his torps off at me, and obviously fails miserably because you should never go broadside to a Plymouth. And that is kill number 6. Paolo Emilio actually gets spotted. I've got the chance to finish off the Mogami here, but I go for the Paolo Emilio because it's a far more dangerous target. And there we go. We pick up the Confederate medal. And Jules finishes off the Mogami. Paolo Emilio has gone unspotted. We know roughly where he was. So, King of the Blind Fires. There we go. That is kill number 7. And that was the match. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Everything just fell into place. Battleships just ignoring cruisers. That was a fun. That was a fun time. Thank you to Jason Jules for joining me. And of course, that was a 4K base XP game with me and Jules being the only two to pick up kills in the entire match. Yes, we cleared the entire enemy team. Big thanks to Jace, because Jace was very good at spotting everything and letting us to capitalise on what was around. So I do hope you enjoyed this British Light Cruiser video, and of course, until next time, take care.